Hey guys, welcome to another video of Scent Saga. My name is Deep, and in this video we are talking about person and not a brand. Yeah, we usually talk about brands in this channel, but today I'm gonna review one person because he is a blender. He's basically blending perfumes and creating his own creation. The name of the person is the Master Perfumer. And in today's video, we are going to unravel and talk about the Master Perfumer and his creations. Well, to start the story, let me ask you one question. What if I told you like 60 ml of designer perfumes clones, 60 ml each, 3 of them, selling at $9.99? Would you believe it? When Yuvraj, one of my subscriber, came and DM'd me regarding the same, I was kind of feeling like this is a scam. And he said, no, I am purchasing from him. They are good. You should try him out. And he gave me the link. And the second question that popped up in my head is like, I have used La Vie perfumes in the past. The blend qualities was awful. The projection and longevity was weak. So the second question that came into my mind is, are the perfumes bad? Are they synthetic? Are they weak projecting? Are they not that long lasting? So to answer all those questions, I went ahead and I purchased around 6 perfumes from him just for the sake of trying them out and see how they go. And in today's video, I'm going to answer this one question that I had at that point in time. Either they're going to be so bad that I'm going to come and bash all of them, or either they're going to be so good that this is going to be touted as the best deal in the Indian fragrance community right now. Like $9.99 for 60 ml perfumes, 3 designer clones, right? So in short, these perfumes are great. The 3 that I'm highlighting today are actually good, but there is some catch that I need to discuss by the end of this video, okay? Why 3 out of the 6? Because the other 3 are going to come in Clone Wars, and one of them had a problem that I also will share it by the end of the video, so just stay tuned. The 3 perfumes that we're going to talk about comes in bottles like this, okay? Minimalistic branding. Some have a different sticker. This has a different sticker. The story is basically this is the logo. And the name of the perfume it's trying to clone is over here. And the atomizers works great. There is no issue. And the blend quality is also not bad. It's not cheap or synthetic. Okay. Like you get from a lot of cheap brands. It's not like that. They are good. And the oil concentration according to the person is around 35 to 40%, which is very high. And it comes into the category of extra de parfum, at least according to the percentage of oils. And these are very potent, let me tell you that for sure. Now the 3 perfumes that I'm going to highlight today are basically Khamrah, Brut and Ahmed Maghribi's Kaaf. Why these 3? Because 1, they are really good when it comes to the smell. They are not leaving behind that specific problem that I'm going to talk in the future. And the longevity and the projection in this one is also very good. So let's start with Khamrah first, and then I will move on to the next one. Khamrah, as you know, Lattafa Khamrah. If you have used this perfume or have heard about this perfume, Old Money by Arabian Aroma, that is kind of the cheapest out of the lot when it comes to the clone of Lattafa Khamrah, selling for 250 to 60 rupees. This comes at 333 for 60 ml. And for that pricing, I feel it's way above than this. Because Old Money had synthetic opening and a lot of alcoholic blast in the opening. This does not. So if in case you can spend one more 100 rupees, you should get this instead of this. And trust me, the closeness to the OG Khamrah in the dry down is very identical. In the opening, you will still feel that the richness or the depth of the spices of the OG Khamrah kind of gets missed out. But at the dry down, this is very close to the OG. So much so that it's going to be hard for you to determine which one is which. The projection on the Lattafa Khamrah by Master Perfumer is also top notch. Around 2 hours of good projection. And overall, this perfume lasted around 10 hours on my clothes. That's how potent the perfume is. And in case you're looking for Khamrah at a fraction of the cost, you can consider this actually. But I don't prefer the DNA, and that is the reason I will utilize this less. My wife will use it more, I guess, or I'll just give it to the friends to, let them use it. But I really don't like the DNA much, and that because too much sweetness chokes me out. So for me, that's not a no-go, but for anybody looking for a clone of Khamrah, this is really, really good. Now, let's come to the second one, my personal favorite, which is Brut. This, according to me, is pure nostalgia. In my childhood days, when I was in my school, that green body spray of Brut was something that just blew my mind away. It was too good for me, and the pricing was so much so that at that point in time, I was not able to afford it, okay? Being very honest over here. When I grew old, that was the first deo that I bought. They also have a perfume I came to know after I started trying out different perfumes. As of now, around 800, 900 rupees, you're going to get the perfume itself. But this, according to me, is way better than the Brut that I've used in the past or the perfume, because this one is kind of a Brut on steroid, okay? The perfume is a typical barbershop fragrance, the epitome of barbershop according to me. It has got lavender, it has got spices, it has got that, floral touch, but in a very different way. It has that Old Spice like vibe as well. And if anybody has ever tried Brut, I tell you, trust my words, this is one of the best rendition of Brut out there. The perfume projects for around 1 to 2 hours easily, and the overall lasting or the longevity that I've got from this perfume is around 10 hours again. And this has been my daily driver for the last few days. I mean, I'm not using it regularly, but as a daily driver, I'm alternating it between other perfumes. And whenever I apply it, the moment I apply it in the morning when I'm going to office, and in the evening as well, returning back, I still get waves of this perfume, and that's a pleasant experience, coming at only 333 rupees for a 60 ml. So true value for money option, according to me, Brut. In case you're looking for a good barbershop fragrance, at this point in time, get this one, you will not be disappointed. And the third perfume is Ahmed Al-Maghribi's Kaaf. At just 333 for a 60 ml, I don't think there is any better deal than this. The OG Ahmed Al-Maghribi Kaaf lasts for days on clothes, projects for like 3 to 4 hours, and the pricing is around 17 to 1900, which justifies its price. If you have 1700, 1900 with you, go ahead, buy the OG Kaaf. You will not be disappointed. But in case you don't have the money to buy the OG Kaaf, but still you want Kaaf DNA, just get this. 333 rupees, 60 ml, giving a projection of around 1 to 1.5 hours, lasting for about 8 to 10 hours when applied on the clothes. I have nothing to complain. And trust me when I say this also nails the Ahmed Al-Maghribi Kaaf in a better way. Kaaf, the OG Ahmed Al-Maghribi Kaaf, is very sharp in the opening. It is very potent. It's very, on your face. This is not that potent and on your face, but at the same time, the projection is good. Not beast mode, but strong. If beast mode is 100, this comes at around 80. And the longevity of 8 to 10 hours is just too good for its price. So if all of these are so good to be true, then what is the problem with the brand or the person? Well, the problem is he has no website and he's selling by Instagram. The logic behind this, according to him, is he feels that people usually go blind buy perfumes and then, regret the decision. So this is where he basically comes in and goes into the conversation with the person, trying to know what they like, what they dislike, and then suggest a few options so they don't regret the purchasing decision. Which can be a good thing, but when you're scaling your business and you're getting a lot of orders, that is where the problem will then come, because individually for you to go ahead and respond to all of them is going to be tough. So my suggestion is going for a website at some point in time. This is something that I'm telling to a lot of brands, go for a website. This is nothing new for you. I'm just going to say the same thing. Second, according to me, is going to be out of the 6 perfumes, I had one particular one which was leaving behind stains when I was applying it on my light colored clothes. I have already given the feedback to the person and he is basically working on fixing it. Once that amendment is done, I will again test it out, the newer batch, and see if it's leaving behind stains. If it's not, then great. If in case it is, then I will have to highlight it, and I'm just giving him the time to fix that. That was one of those perfume that is favorite and very near and dear to me, but I was not able to highlight it in this video because I'm giving him the time so that he can fix that stuff. But apart from that, the 3 that I talked about is anyway going to come in the future videos as Clone Wars, so stay tuned for that when they come. But all in all, these 3, because I highlighted 3 because he's selling them in a combo of 3, 999 for 3. So I think that at this point in time, these are the best 3 according to me that you can purchase from the person and test it out. And if in case you like them, then you can try some more from him. In case you didn't, you can just skip him. Another problem is he's not having testers or, discovery sets or something. That happens when you're starting out small. He is no exception. But all in all, in terms of the quality, the value for money, everything that has been offered, it's too good. And I can now proudly say that this is one of the best deal in the Indian fragrance community so far that I have tested. So that was kind of my take on the Master Perfumer. Thank you, Yuvraj, for giving me the suggestion and letting me try that out. And I am really happy that I got to experience something new. And in case you have any queries or concerns about the brand, the perfumes, or any other perfume or suggestion for that matter, use the comment section or connect with me via Instagram, which is Scent Saga Online. DM me over there and I will try my best to answer your queries as soon as possible. So with that, this is Deep signing off. I'll see you in the next one very soon. Bye-bye.